All right, welcome everyone. Come on in to this week's Neumi Members Night. Welcome everyone. We're going to get started just a couple of minutes. I'm finishing getting the technology going. Welcome Phoebe and Lori and Christine. Welcome everyone. If I can get a little help letting people in. Phoebe, I just made you co-host. Can you hear me okay? All right, cool. All right,
Yes.
so we got just about 30 seconds. We're going to get a little 30-second timer going. And if you guys would, if you have team members or someone that you just got started would like to be on this call tonight, make sure you reach out to them. We're going to kind of do a little testimonial myself. I'm going to share that and then going to kind of do a little familiarization with some key areas of the Neumi back office. So we have just a couple more minutes. If you want to go ahead and get on the phone, get them reminded to come and join us. We'll get started in just about 30 seconds. All right. Once again, welcome everyone to this week's Neumi Members Night. My name is Keith Chasson, Double Diamond with Neumi. And normally this is Michael Firth's deal, Neumi Members Night. He handles it, he controls it, he sets it up. And tonight we got a little different flavor. Michael is now traveling, heading out to the Diamond Retreat. Jamie and I are not making it this year. We're staying back. And in fact, somebody's got to hold the fort down, right? While everybody goes and travels the world. So that's us. And we're excited to be here, excited to do it. I'm getting one more thing set up real quick. Here we go. Let me exile that. Here we go. All right. So what I've decided to do is tonight, I'm going to go ahead and go through a little bit of my testimonial. Hey, Jackie, welcome. Welcome, Christine. Welcome, everyone. So for those of you who don't know, my name is Keith Chasson. We're Double Diamonds with Neumi. My wife, Jamie, and I got started back in 2022. And, it was kind of an answer to a prayer for me. I can kind of go over the event. It was the day before Easter, Saturday morning. We're sitting there having a cup of coffee, just me and Jamie. We're empty nesters. Both our children are grown with kids of their own. And a friend of ours sends Jamie a message. The notification bell goes off on her phone. I kind of look and she clicks on it. She's kind of doing this, and I could see her eyes were big as saucers. And I'm like, what? And she says, Missy just sent this thing and this video, whatever. And you should see these before and afters. If this stuff can, I wonder how much this stuff is. And so she asks, Missy, how much is that? And she tells her, and she goes, wow, if this could do that, I'm in. Well, she plays a recording, an audio recording that that starts to talk about the technology. And it said three things that really caught my attention. It said sublingual, it said nano, and it said glutathione. Those three words got me excited. I'm gonna tell you why. I've been doing a lot of research over the years. My mom got real sick in 2005, 4 5, that time frame. And I was doing a lot of research on the human immune system. And what I learned was that there's a very key component to protecting the immune system. And that was a molecule called glutathione. I'd learned that our bodies produced it in abundance, till we hit our early 20s. And then it declined from there on average about 10 to 15% every decade. These were all things I learned back then. And that there was a substantial need to supplement with glutathione. The problem was actually getting it into the cell. That's where they were missing it in the marketplace. There was a plethora of supplementation. Even today, you can go to Amazon and type in glutathione. There's all kinds of pills, powders, capsules, what have you, precursors this, precursors that. You can go do an IV of glutathione. There's so many reasons why those technologies are just outdated. To me, promoting something like that, pills, powders, capsules, or even IV, is like trying to sell buggy whips at a vehicle manufacturing plant, right? The horse and buggy has gone the way of the dinosaur. You might see it as a novelty here and there, but as far as a substantial method of transportation, it's automobiles. So buggy whips are out the door, right? So is the delivery system of glutathione via pills, powders, capsules, and IV. That's old technology. It's to me, it's a waste of money, right? Because of hydrostat. I got excited about the ability to put something in your mouth. I'm going to use water. Mm. And swish for 30 seconds or longer. We do it for 4 to 5 minutes. And while you're doing that, sublingually, the nano-sized particles get through the mucosa of your cheeks and gums right into your bloodstream within 30 seconds and permeating all the cells of your body within 70. So that's the ticket. You bypass the gut, get it directly into the cell where it can be most beneficial. And again, even today, there's all kinds of reasons why we should be supplementing with glutathione. I mean, when you think about the heavy metal toxicity that we experience through the air we breathe, the water we drink, the food we eat, all the things, the clothes we wear, the things we use in our home, the detergents, the soaps, all that stuff has a level of heavy metal and chemical toxicity. And then when you're thinking about the Wi-Fi networks and the 5G towers emitting these electromagnetic fields, the television sets in today's, the computer laptop I'm working on, these digital data devices like these all emit electromagnetic fields and are very harmful. And there's so many reasons why we need to protect our body. Those fields actually create the most damaging free radical known to man called peroxynitrite. And the only antioxidant that could remove or mitigate or mediate that free radical, that peroxynitrite, is glutathione. Out of all the abundance of antioxidants, glutathione is the only one that can help mitigate or get rid of peroxynitrite, that damaging free radical. And so, when I saw this technology, I got excited. I got up off my chair. I run to the back, get my debit card. Jamie was excited. She thought I was buying her some of that skincare spray. You know, this stuff right here. She was all fired up because I was going to buy this for her. Well, she was right. I was going to get that. But what I got excited about was the blue bottle. This bottle right here. I got really fired up by what was in here. The NutraSwish, the molecular encapsulated glutathione. That was what I got fired up by. See, I'd been dealing with a shoulder injury for almost a year. Discomfort levels out the roof most oftentimes, and I did all the things. You think about if you ever had an injury and your discomfort level was on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, if it was like mine, like a 12, whatever you would do to mitigate that discomfort, to get some relief, I did it. I did all the things. Even went and see a chiropractor, sports therapist, anything you can imagine because I wanted to sleep at night. Just after 48 hours, basically 4 servings of this amazing miracle molecule in a bottle, I was able to sleep. I tell people it's like a Lionel Richie song. I slept all night long. So it was exciting to me. I even sat on the edge of my bed and wept because for the first time I got a really good night's sleep and I was excited. And so, we started telling a few people, and next thing you know, they're telling a few people. Just the way the networking aspect works. You go out and eat a good meal at a restaurant, you're going to tell some people about it, and that's all we did. Was tell a few people, and those few people told some people, and now the business is global. It's worldwide, 6 continents out of 7. So it's pretty exciting stuff. Tonight's not about me and our testimony. I just wanted to share with everyone that that's what led us to today, and really locking arms and getting involved with Neumi on a corporate scale, because We're excited about what this product is doing for people, and we're excited that you guys and gals are all here able to participate in what this product is doing, not just for us, but for the hundreds of thousands of people globally. It's absolutely remarkable. So when you partnered with Numi, when you said yes to the person that invited you to take a look at what we were doing, you got a back office. And a lot of times that back office is can be kind of alien, right? And what I wanted to do tonight, just take 10, 15 minutes, is kind of go through a few things that I think are very key and for everyone to realize and understand. Number one, on the left-hand side, this is in your back office when you click on the tab that says Documents and Media on the left-hand side. Um, I think it's Business tab, Documents and Media. You'll see announcements and updates. And when you click on that tab, here's the most recent announcements and updates available from corporate. And if you're not available, or if you're not available, if you're not familiar, every Monday morning, Numi Corporate comes on and does a Facebook, I'm sorry, a Zoom here on Neumi.tv. It's live, and they'll give weekly updates of what's going on the corporate level, what's going on out in the field, where the team is having an event. All these things are talked about every Monday morning at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. That's 8 o'clock on the West Coast. That is 11 o'clock on the East Coast and 10 o'clock here in the Central Time Zone. And again, that's every Monday morning. So definitely plug into there for the latest updates and announcements. And then you get into business building resources. You see a member enrollment form. You could actually, if you want to hand write it out, you could actually open this up and fill out an enrollment form, or you can just you could do it yourself online, or you can have your prospective member do it online. The Power of Three tracker. It used to be where it would open these up on your desktop on your computer, on your phone. Now it saves as a PDF and you got to open up later. But there's a Power of Three tracker. You know, our monthly bonus program called the Power of Three. Just to familiarize, you bring in three people. There is a $100 Power of Three bonus. I'm sorry, $50 Power of Three bonus that gets paid out when you have those three each find three, that puts nine on your second level, three on your first level, all active in the compensation plan. You get an additional $200 a month for a $250 Power of Three second level bonus or total bonus. And when you help those nine on your second level each find three, that puts 27 people on your third level and qualifies you for the $1,500 additional 1,250 in Power of Three bonus. Well, this tracker can help you keep track of who's where, right? What three you have and what three each of those have, and so on. Beneficiary form. You see this? I love this about Numi, y'all. Numi is it's a legacy company. You know, you spend some time, you dedicate your life, or not your life, but you dedicate some time of your life into sharing the vision, into sharing the technology, the hydrostat, and helping people get started doing the same thing and building a base of customers. You spend time doing all that. You know, one day the inevitability happens that each one of us are going to go to meet the Lord and we're going to have our last day on earth. And when it happens, you know, your business is actually willable to your family. And so you can make sure that's all taken care of too. There's a glossary of terms, the Numi Fast Start program, the 1, 2, 3, and the ABC. You'll hear it talked a lot, the ABC Numi 1, 2, 3, where you know you connect the tools, connect to leaders, connect to product. Vision mapping. Steve Scott talks a lot about vision mapping. You know, it's the Jamie and I have been in the industry of network marketing since 1989. So it's been a couple of days. And you know, we've always been taught about creating what's called a vision board. You know, if you guys and gals ever did one of those where you cut out pictures of maybe a cruise ship or a new residence somewhere, is a cabin by the lake or one on the beach, or some things that you would really, maybe it's paid out debt, right? Debt free. Maybe it's the family all going to worship services on your day, right? Whatever it is, we built a dream board, they call it. And but Steve Scott says more importantly than dream board is what's called vision mapping, where not only do you have those goals and dreams, but a way of sequentially performing actions and activity to achieve those goals and dreams. Vision mapping workbook. There's a Neumi 90-day success planner. Really, really great tool to use. And I would encourage everyone to download the Neumi opportunity. If you don't have I'm not sure if the updated one's here or not, but because I have a copy from Dropbox that Michael sent. And every Tuesday night, we have a 3-star and above do the presentation for the global opportunity. If you're someone who would like to serve the Numi community, we invite you 3-star and above to connect with myself or Michael, and we'll get you in the rotation to help share that opportunity, the Numi global opportunity with everyone in the world, right? So that's business building resources. Then marketing assets. Now, one thing you can it'd be good to pay attention to is the left column menu. You notice I'm under the English section, but there's some assets in Spanish, Chinese, Dutch, French, German, Greek, Hebrew, Hungarian, Indonesia, Italian, Japanese, Polish, Romanian, Russian, Thai, Chinese Taiwan, Bulgarian, Croatian, Czech, Slovak. So Numi is really a global opportunity company where you have assets to market the opportunity in several different languages. So under marketing assets, you got the Science and Medical Advisory Board. Y'all, I got to tell you, this advisory board was one of the key things that really got me excited about sharing this opportunity with people. There's over 20 highly credentialed medical professionals. And when you look at their CVs, that's their resume, right? When you look at their CV and you read their education level and what their experience and their tenure is, and the fact that each one of them serve for free. Numi doesn't pay them to serve on this advisory board. And they meet once a month as a collective. They meet once a month to talk about the technology and talk about things going on in practice. They serve for free. They're not paid to be there. The reason they're there is because the technology, hydrostat, is absolutely, absolutely a breakthrough. That's why they're there. And when I heard that and seen who these folks were, I immediately understood that if this caliber of professional is backing this technology at no cost, then it's definitely something I could feel good about not only using for myself, but sharing it with the people that I know and love. And so you got all kinds of assets in here, like the Numi Skin pamphlet, the accordion pamphlet for hers, before and after clinic display. There's a trucker study. If you haven't, there's actually a video in your app that you can watch. That's the trucker study. It's a really, really good information. It might give you some ideas on who you can contact. And NutraSwish, Numi Skin, Neuro, hers product information sheets. There's the Numi white papers are here. There's even product information sheets on the new Numi hair recently launched just a couple of months ago. So Numi's on top of it. You got everything you need to know about the compensation plan. Compliance is a real sticky thing. I go through Facebook, the Worldwide Book of Faces, I call it, often. And it's crazy how I see other companies that have, whether it's a nutraceutical product, a nutritional supplement, something that they're getting good results with, and they're talking about all these medical conditions, and I cringe because when you start touting that your product can do this with this health condition or this with that health condition, man, that's a slippery slope, not just for the company, but for the individual. I personally know a couple of people, and they're on our Neumi team, but previous companies, they got caught up in all that, not intentionally, but making medical claims, and it cost them their distributorship and some fines. It's not nothing to play with. So make sure you read through all the compliance data and familiarize yourself with that. If you ever have any questions about compliance and whether you are or not, whether a post is or not, by all means, reach out to Neumi Compliance and they can definitely help you with that. Rank advancements from all the way from senior member all the way to presidential. Event materials. If you're someone who likes to hold these weekend events, at these trade shows and what have you, this is everything that you need for that. Then they got the PRP, the Professional Resellers Program. This is an amazing program. I don't know of another networking company that has both a networking side and a reseller side, and you can benefit from both. Absolutely remarkable what Neumi has done there. All right. Just a little familiarization with the back office. I wanted to kind of go over that and just cover it because a lot of times, if you don't say something or train something or talk about something or teach something, sometimes people don't know it's available, and then they could be looking for information and not find it, and then get a little frustrated about it. So it's always good to remind and refresh about what's available, than to not ever share anything at all. So, all right. It's going to be a quick call tonight, everyone. I just want to thank everyone for taking the time out to come and spend these few minutes, these 20, 25 minutes with me and the rest of the Neumi Nation. Next week, you definitely want to make sure you invite for Tuesday night global opportunity. We're going to have Miss Florence, doing the presentation, Florence Hamel. And then next Wednesday night, Karen Justice, Neumi Crown, is going to be here with a really cool presentation. You definitely don't want to miss that. But you guys got me for the next 4 weeks as host. So I hope I can do right by everyone. My intention is to always serve at the highest level and for everyone's highest good. So until next week, y'all have a great, great week. And I look forward to seeing you all then. So bye, everyone.